Okay guys, this week what we're going to do is we're going to start, maybe even finish this little landscape. Now this is made up, this landscape doesn't exist. And it's supposed to be like a fall landscape out here in the southwest. These are supposed to be aspens, and you notice I have a river leading into where basically the focal point is, which is back here where I have all the color, limited color I have, which is orange and yellow. And this is, again, the third of the three complementary color schemes that we've worked with. First one was orange and blue, then we worked with red and green, and now we're going to work with essentially yellow and purple. Okay, so I'm going to approach this like as if I were doing a plein air landscape, which would be an outdoor landscape. And essentially, if you're doing a plein air landscape outdoors, you have probably anywhere from half an hour to maybe 2 hours to finish it. So it can't be too detailed, and what you're trying to do is, again, not make mud, okay? So I'm going to just roughly sketch in a few things here. I'm going to sort of sketch in the river, okay, which is leading me into essentially this is the midground. Again, this is my foreground. You notice as I come forward on this, it gets darker. And you can actually see some atmospheric effects back here where I'm actually really graying down the mountains, which are now sort of a purplish gray. I'm sort of indicate the trees here just very roughly.
And that's just your burnt sienna there? Is that...
This is just burnt sienna. You can use burnt umber if you want. You can actually use some orange if you want. I don't really care. Okay. The idea with this is, again, the canvas is kind of rough. I'm actually going to use, I'm going right into the neomegalith because I'm going to actually mass in the color like I did on the little apple painting. Okay, so I got something that. All right, so I got sort of a crude underpainting. Now, I'm not going to clean that. This is an orange, and so it's a brown orange. I'm not even going to clean it off. I'm going to go right into essentially a bright orange, which I'm making from cadmium yellow medium and cadmium red light. Remember, I showed you how to do this. So I'm going in. I'm going to mask my color in right off the bat. And again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the colors that I'm mixing actually separated. Because I don't, in the little apple painting, once I put the bright colors in, I started mixing the complements in to dull them down, because I was showing you I wanted to get something really bright right off the bat. Here, I really don't want to knock anything down until the very end, because I'm going to put in a little bit of yellow here on this side. This is the side that's getting the light. Now again, these trees are too symmetric, so I got to do something. I'm going to actually just make another tree back here.
And what is that color now? That's a mixture of yellow, ochre, and red?
No, this is
cadmium.
It's basically a cadmium orange if you have it, or it's cadmium red light plus cadmium medium, which would make an orange. And then I put a little cadmium medium or cadmium yellow light in just to lighten this side of the landscape. Now what I'm going to do is I'm not going to clean my brush. I'm going to go right into yellow ochre, which I have some right here. So I'm going right into yellow ochre. Not cleaning my brush because, again, it's sort of a dull orange yellow. And again, I'm going to mass in this area right here where I have like shrubs or something. Cattails, I don't know what they're called. But again, I'm trying not to make mud. The minute I go into the purple, if I hit any of the yellows, I'm going to make mud. So, and again, I get a little bit back here. Okay. Now, okay, I've pretty much done it with the oranges and the yellows. Now I'm going to go in and I'm actually going to put some purples in. I am going to do one other thing, and that is I'm going to take some burnt, okay, this is dioxine purple. I've actually mixed it with a little bit of brown, so I'm actually dulling this dioxine purple down. It's kind of And I just want to get some of the riverbank here. So I want to sort of indicate that riverbank. And then a lighter touch back here, I want it to be a little bit lighter. And again, I got some brown stuff here. Notice I'm not mixing anything, you know, I'm keeping things sort of separate. All right. Now, I should take a clean brush and just put the sky in. Let me do that. I'm gonna get a clean brush and basically just establish the sky. I am gonna need a little bit of white. Okay, I'm gonna mix a little white with a little ultramarine, and I just want to start establishing the sky. And again, I'm keeping away from the edges where I have another color that could dull it. So right now I'm just trying to, and I could basically go in and take a little white and a little phthalo blue.
So we will need phthalo blue.
Or you can use cobalt blue, I don't care. It's basically sort of and you don't have to really, again, I'm just scumbling a little bit of it in to give a little variety to this. And add a little more white. Got some clouds near this horizon, I'm gonna have to sort of put those in now. Water.
So you were just kind of doing this all from imagination when you originally.
This is all made up, yeah. And I've done this demonstration before, so I mean, if I screw this up, I really am bad. All right, so, okay, Nick. Then the next go around, I'm going to hit the darks and the greens, but this is the way I want you to get started right now.